Lads, what's happening? Welcome to today's video. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about creatine. Creatine and its benefits and how it can help you if you exercise and where it's found. So I'm just going to go through the basics in this video. So creatine is an amino acid. So a lot of people don't know this, but it's actually an amino acid that the body actually makes on its own from foods like meat and seafood, like fish, salmon, tuna, and meat in general. But the body makes small amounts of it, and the body stores it in the muscles and the brain. These two mainly, like in your muscles and the brain. But it's in small amounts. It's amounts that the body actually is going to use for energy. So when you exercise, the body is going to use that to push heavier weights, to run faster, last longer in your exercises. And it's not only safe, it's actually the most studied supplement out there. So it's absolutely safe to take, and I definitely recommend you should take 3 to 5 grams of creatine, especially if you're serious about the gym and you want to gain muscle. You should definitely look into it. Don't take my word for it, but if you do, 100% take it and you will see results for yourself. And I'm going to explain why it's actually really good for you to take it. I'm going to look into what the research says. So based on science benefits of creatine, first, creatine helps muscle cells produce more energy. So when you taking creatine as a supplement, it's going to increase your muscles phosphocreatine stores. Phosphocreatine aids the formation of ATP, which is the adenosine triphosphate. ATP. Remember that word. So that the body uses that ATP for energy and basic life functions like walking, talking, all that. Use ATP faster than you reproduce it. Creatine supplements basically increases your phosphocreatine stores in your muscles. So it allows you basically to produce more ATP for energy. So what does that mean? So during exercise, let's say I'm doing bench press and I'm pushing 100 kg and I can barely get 8 reps. So if I'm taking that's without any creatine, I'm using all my ATP stores during that, and I'm getting to like the 10th rep and I can't push anymore. That's because I've used up all my ATP in my muscles, and I can't basically, without taking that supplement, it's going to provide you more ATP to lift more, to do 3-4 more reps and lift even heavier. Go like 110 kg, 120 kg for 2 reps, 3 reps. And over time, that's going to help you to gain muscle mass, become, lifting heavier basically and getting bigger. If that's your goal. If that's your goal, you should definitely look into it. Definitely take it as a supplement. So benefit number 2, many other functions in the muscles. So creatine is a very popular and effective supplement to add for adding muscle mass. Most athletes take it, bodybuilders take it, and it's safe as well. So what does it do? Basically, it can alter numerous cellular pathways that lead to new muscle growth. For example, it boosts the formation of proteins that create new muscle fibers. the more muscle fibers you're going to create over time, over a few years, the more muscle mass you're going to have. It can also raise the IGF-1, which is basically insulin-like growth factor, which is a hormone that promotes the increase of muscle mass, which is very important if you're looking to gain muscle, which is why I'm talking about them with creatine. So benefit number 3 is improves high intensity exercises and performance. So creatine plays a direct role in ATP production, like I said, and I explained why. So, which means like it drastically improve high intensity exercise performance. Creatine improves numerous factors, including strength, ballistic power, sprint ability, muscle endurance, resistance to fatigue, muscle mass recovery, brain performance. I have been using creatine for many years, and I can only say good things about it. I'm not sponsored by any creatine supplement. I'm just telling you what I know, what I've studied as a nutritionist, what I have learned over the years from training and taking supplements like creatine, and I can tell you what supplements that actually work and what supplements don't work. Creatine is one of them, one of the supplements that actually work, and they can improve your strength, they can improve your power, it can improve your sprint abilities, your recovery, muscle mass. Just even for brain performance, I've looked into studies. You can look them up as well. Studies have shown that creatine actually helps with brain functions and performance. So, for me, as a natural, not bodybuilder, but I like to do bodybuilding. But as a natural person, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna take that supplement. It actually arrives from. It comes from foods like meat and fish. It doesn't affect my hormones negatively. It affects them positively, and it allows me to lift heavier, maintain my strength even while I'm cutting weight, cutting body fat. As I'm getting closer to the summer, I need to keep my strength, and I need to lift as heavy as I can and do more reps, and I need to look good and big. So creatine helps with that. So it's a win-win for me. It's a no-brainer. So why not? Why would I not take it? You can look into it, you can do your research on it, but take my word for it. Creatine is 100% worth looking into and worth taking. If you ask for my opinion, 100%. So benefit number 4, speed and growth and muscle growth. So creatine is the world's most effective supplement for adding muscle mass. I've looked into many studies, and I explained why. So taking that supplement for 5 to 7 days has been shown to significantly increase lean body weight and muscle size. So this basically is caused by increase of, the increase of muscle mass is linked to the increase of water content of your muscles. So you'll notice when you take creatine that you feel like your body is holding water in your muscles. Like you feel like there is, like, I don't know if you can see, but like there is a bit of water in your muscles. It's not fat. Like, you're gonna look big, much bigger, but it's actually nice. I think it's nice. It's not nice when you're overweight, and you're obese and you're taking that supplement. But that's a different video. I'll do another video. But when you're taking it and you have a lean, and you're lean, it actually helps you looking a lot bigger than you are, which is a really good thing. Like I like taking it. I like taking the supplement creatine. It helps me with my strength, looking big as well. So make sure, but actually, like, make sure you drink plenty of water, because that will you'll notice that you'll be dehydrated most of the time. So make sure you stay hydrated, drink plenty of water, especially during the summer because you sweat a lot. Drink plenty. Drink 4 liter, 5 liter, 3 liter. It depends like how much you're sweating. So if you want to measure that, measure yourself before the gym and after the gym. Let's say you're 80 kg. Measure before you go into the gym. Let's say you're 80. You measured yourself. You got on the scale and you measured yourself. Then when you finish, let's say it's during the summer, and let's say you're 78, 79. That means you lost 1 kg of sweat, of water. So you need to replace that. So that means you sweated like 2 kg, 1 kg, depends on your body. But yeah, just make sure you stay hydrated if you're taking that supplement. So like I said, it helps with your muscle growth. There has been a study of 6 weeks of training regime. Participants who used creatine added 4.4 pounds, which is 2 kilos of muscle mass on average than control group, which is a good thing, which is what you want if that's your goal. If you want to get muscle, take that supplement. Add it. Make sure you're taking it every day. 1 scoop, 3 to 5 grams. You don't need any more than that. You don't need to do loading of creatine, taking loads of scoops. Don't do any of that. Take a scoop every day. For 2 weeks, you'll see your result after a week. 2 weeks, up to 2 weeks. You'll start seeing results. It's not like a pre-workout. It's not like caffeine. So it's going to take some time for it to kick in. It's not like just like that you take it and you're going to get strength. No, it's going to go into your system, to your muscles. It takes time. It takes about a week to start seeing results, like to start seeing gains in the strength. If you're doing 100 kg for 8 reps, you're going to do that for 12 reps. Over time, that means you're going to add muscle. Over like a year, 2 years, if you continue to gaining strength, and gaining size, that's what you want. You lose body fat as well at the same time. So 100%. This supplement really works, and I can't recommend it enough for you. So yeah, like I said, similarly, a comprehensive review demonstrated a clear increase of muscle mass among those taking creatine, compared with those performing the same training regime without creatine. This review compared the world's most popular sports supplements, concluded that creatine is the best one available. Its advantages include being less expensive, far safer than other supplements out there. So it's cheap. It's like here where I live, it's like €20, so it's not that expensive, and it lasts you about a few months, like 5-6 months. So it's really good. I'll always recommend it. I'll always recommend creatine. So benefit number 5. This video is getting too long. I need to finish it. So it helps it may actually lower your blood sugar levels to fight diabetes. So researchers suggest that taking creatine supplements, it may actually lower your blood sugar levels by increasing the function of glucose transporter type 4, GLUT4. So a molecule that brings blood sugar into your muscles, which is what you want. So a 12-week study examined how creatine affects blood sugar levels after a high-carb meal. People who combined creatine and exercise exhibited better blood sugar control than those who only exercised. So those who exercised and took creatine, they found that people that took the supplement, they had better blood sugar than those who did only exercise without any creatine. Short-term blood sugar response to a meal is an important marker of diabetes risk. The faster your body clears sugar from the blood, the better. So it's still simple. If you don't understand that, read it again, listen to the video again, and try to understand it. So creatine helps your blood sugar, it lowers it. There's a study on it, you can look it up. At 12 week, it showed that people who took creatine for 12 weeks and exercised had a better blood sugar response after a high carb meal than those who only took exercise without any creatine, which is really important if you want to stay healthy. Another benefit, number 6, is creatine may help with your brain function. So research demonstrate that taking creatine, that your brain actually requires a significant amount of ATP when performing difficult tasks, like if you're working on programming, like if you're working on, I don't know, anything that is difficult. Your brain requires a lot of ATP, which is a lot of energy to demonstrate, to work on these. I don't know if you notice, but when you're hungry, you haven't had any food, you feel foggy, you don't feel like, you feel like it's becoming, even an easy task, it's really difficult to perform. So creatine helps with that over time. Supplement can increase phospho-creatine stores in your brain, aid brain function by increasing dopamine levels and mitochondrial function. And mitochondria is responsible for producing energy. So when taking creatine, it might help with the mitochondrial function in the brain, which is producing more energy. So consuming meat basically is the best source of creatine. Vegetarians they often have low levels of creatine, which is important to take the supplement. One study on creatine supplements in vegetarians found 20 to 50% improvement in some memory and intelligence test scores. You can look up these studies. You can just look up vegetarians and creatine study, and you see for yourself. For older individuals, supplementing creatine for 2 weeks significantly improved memory. For older individuals, supplementing with creatine for 2 weeks significantly improved memory and recall ability. In older adults, creatine may boost brain function, protect against neurological diseases, reduce age-related loss and muscle and strength, like I said earlier. So you can look them up and see for yourself. Creatine also has a benefit. It may reduce fatigue and tiredness. So creatine supplement, and taking creatine supplement for a 6-month study, and people with traumatic brain injury, those who supplemented in creatine experienced 50% reduction in dizziness compared to those who did not supplement. Furthermore, only 10 of patients in the supplement group experienced fatigue, compared with 80% in the control group. So that's a good thing. Another study determined that creatine led to reduced fatigue and increased energy levels during sleep deprivation. Creatine also reduced fatigue in athletes taking a cycling test, who has been used to decrease fatigue when exercising in high heat. So creatine is important if you want to reduce the amount of fatigue and tiredness. I'm not saying you're not going to get fatigued. I'm not saying you're not going to get tired, but it's going to reduce the amount. Even if it's for me, even if it's just for 10%, 20%, that I'm not going to be fatigued. Let's say I want to train for like an hour and a half, and I'm not going to get fatigued after half an hour or get tired. Even if it's going to help you with that, like train for an hour and a half, and just the last 20 minutes starting to feel fatigue. If it's going to help me with that, I'm going to take it. Why not? It's a supplement that has been shown during studies, and it's the most studied supplement out there, that it's actually has it's good for us. It has benefits, and the advantages that I've seen from this, taking the supplements, is just unbelievable. I'm not saying this like because I want to push this supplement. I have no gain from this. I'm just giving you advice as a nutritionist, and that's it. I've nothing to gain from this, all of this. So, is it safe to use? Absolutely. I've been using it for many years. I've been training for the last 14 years. Yeah, 14 years, something like that. And I've used it for at least 10 years, on and off. Like, but most of these years, like I've used it yearly. You don't need to cycle it. You don't need to like worry about it. Or if I'm taking protein, should I take it? It doesn't matter. Creatine is a different thing. Protein is a different thing. You need both. You need both to work. If you're training, if you're serious about training, if you're serious about getting into shape, if you're serious about cutting fat and trying to lose body fat, try to take both. And I'll do another video, separate video on protein and the importance of leucine and amino acid. So clinical trials lasting up for like up to 5 years has shown that there is no adverse effects in healthy individuals. What's more, supplementing is very easy. Taking 3 to 5, like I said, grams of creatine monohydrate powder per day. So I get asked this question, like, should I take it before or after the gym? It doesn't matter. I take it after. I'll take it after the gym. I take creatine monohydrate. Write that down. Creatine monohydrate. I take it with protein, 1 or 2 shakes. Either I take it like scoop like that, or mix it together, because it doesn't have any taste. I just take the scoop like that, and I drink plenty of water after. Or you can mix it. You can mix in in the shake. Yeah, however you want to take it. Like, it doesn't matter. But I take it after the gym. Yeah. I mean, it's going to take some time, a week to 2 weeks for it to kick in. So be patient, take it, drink plenty of water. Yeah, stay well hydrated. That's it. So that's everything for today's video. Hope this helps some of you. Stay tuned for more. If you like this video, give it a like. Subscribe if you like it. Stay tuned for more. I'm gonna cover all these topics because I get asked these questions all the time about creatine, protein, all these. So I thought I'd make a video explaining all of this, giving you my advice on it, giving you my take on it, and whether you should take it, the supplement or not, and if it actually has benefits. And it does. I wouldn't recommend this supplement if it had no benefits, and if I didn't see any benefit from this. But yeah, hope this video helps some of you, and thank you. Stay tuned for more.